In the crowded streets of Delhi, a young boy once walked with a bat in his hand and a dream in his eyes. He wasn't born into wealth or fame, but he carried something far more powerful and unshakable belief. That boy was named Virat Kohli, and this is the story of how he went from a middle-class kid to one of the greatest cricketers the world has ever seen. Virat was born on November 5, 1988, in a Punjabi family. His father, Prem Kohli, was a criminal lawyer, his mother, Sarojay Kohli, a homemaker. He had an elder brother, Vikas, and an elder sister, Bhavna. The family lived a modest life in Nagar, but even as a toddler, Virat's focus on cricket was extraordinary. By the age of 3, he picked up a plastic bat and started swinging it around the house. He would mimic shots he saw on television, and his family noticed this boy wasn't just playing, he was learning. At the age of 9, he joined the West Delhi Cricket Academy under the guidance of coach Rajkumar Sharma. Rajkumar saw something rare in Virat, a blend of fierce determination and natural skill. He remembers, other kids would get tired. Virat wouldn't stop batting until you forced him out. But success wasn't instant. Virat struggled with form in his early domestic games. There were days when he would come home crying, feeling like a failure. Yet his father stood by him like a rock, saying, "Khelega to India khela hai khelega." If he plays, it will be for India. Then, tragedy struck. On December 18, 2006, while playing a Ranji Trophy match for Delhi against Karnataka, Virat received the worst news a son could hear. His father had passed away from a stroke. Virat was just 18. He was shattered. Most people would have left the game. But not Virat. The very next day, he went back to the field. With tears in his eyes and a heavy heart, he batted for hours and scored 90 runs. He said later, "That was the moment I knew I have to do this for him." That day, a boy became a man. Soon, his performances caught national attention. In 2008, he captained the Indian under-19 team to World Cup victory in Malaysia. The world began noticing his aggressive spirit and sharp cricketing brain. Later that year, he got his first India cap in an ODI against Sri Lanka. His performance was modest, but the hunger in his eyes was unmistakable. In the years that followed, Virat Kohli's career rocketed. He cemented his place in the Indian team and soon became the backbone of the batting lineup. But his journey wasn't free of criticism. Early on, people questioned his temperament. His on-field aggression, foul language, and fiery celebrations often sparked controversy. Some said he was too emotional to lead. But slowly, he channeled that aggression. He turned it into fuel. 2011 was a pivotal year. India won the ICC World Cup. And though Kohli was not the star of the tournament, he played crucial roles. When asked about carrying Sachin Tendulkar on his shoulders during the victory lap, he famously said, "He has carried the burden of the nation for 21 years. It's time we carry him." That moment won hearts across the country. Then came the 2014 Tour of England, a nightmare for Kohli. He was dismissed cheaply almost every inning, averaging just 13.5 runs. Critics slammed him. Commentators doubted his future in Test cricket. England's swing bowlers had found his weakness, and the media didn't let him forget it. But Virat Kohli doesn't just take failure, he turns it into a weapon. He went back, studied hours of footage, worked on his technique, and returned like a warrior. In the very next overseas series in Australia, he scored for centuries in 4 Test matches. He silenced the critics in the most dramatic fashion. Even the great Steve Smith said he was unstoppable. Then came another milestone. In 2017, Virat was handed full-time captaincy of the Indian team across all formats. He was no longer just the aggressive batsman, he was the leader of a billion dreams. Under his captaincy, India achieved remarkable feats. They became the No. 1 Test team. They conquered Australia in their own backyard in 2018-19, a feat no Indian team had ever achieved before. Off the field, Kohli transformed himself physically and mentally. He adopted a strict diet, gave up junk food, and turned into a fitness icon. He inspired a generation of Indian cricketers to prioritize fitness and discipline. He wasn't just playing cricket anymore. He was setting a new standard. And then came love. In 2017, Virat Kohli married Bollywood actress Anushka Sharma. Their relationship was constantly in the media spotlight, but the couple handled it with grace. Together, they became one of India's most powerful and admired duos. In 2021, they welcomed their daughter, Vamika, into the world. Virat said in an interview, "Becoming a father changed everything. My perspective, my priorities, it made me softer. But even legends go through slumps." From 2019 to 2022, Kohli struggled to score international centuries. The man who once made centuries look effortless suddenly couldn't reach three figures. Every match, every missed opportunity, was dissected ruthlessly. Trolls said he was finished. Pundits said he should be dropped. Even fans began doubting. But Kohli stayed quiet. He kept working. And then, in the Asia Cup 2022, after 10-21 days, Virat Kohli smashed a magnificent century against Afghanistan. He kissed his wedding ring hanging on his chain and looked up at the sky. That wasn't just 100, it was a resurrection. Later, that year, in the T20 World Cup 2022 match against Pakistan, he played what many call the greatest innings in T20 history. His unbeaten 82 off 53 balls at the MCG, with India needing 28 off 8 balls, left everyone speechless. His 6 over Haris Rauf's head is already a part of cricketing folklore. That night, he didn't just win a match, he won back the world's heart. Today, Virat Kohli stands as a modern legend. Over 25,000 international runs, dozens of centuries, countless match-winning knocks. But more than that, he stands for something bigger. He stands for resilience, for turning pain into purpose, for silencing the noise and listening only to the voice within. And perhaps that's why fans love him so fiercely. Not because he's perfect, but because he's real. Because he fought, fell, got back up, and never stopped running. From a middle-class boy in Delhi to the king of Indian cricket, Virat Kohli's journey reminds us that greatness isn't about never failing. It's about never giving up. So the next time you see him walk out to bat, remember he's not just playing a game. He's writing a legacy, one inning at a time. Like, comment, and subscribe prompt if Virat Kohli's story inspired you. Hit that like button, share this with a cricket fan, and subscribe for more powerful stories from the world of legends. This is not just cricket. This is time morphs.